So this is Quest Hunter. It's a deck that people have been wanting me to play for a while, ever since I made the first version, but they wanted me to play a different one with less secrets and the Furious Howl, and that is what I did. And I can tell you right now that Quest Hunter is indeed very strong. Not only can you deal with more aggressive decks by using your spells to control the board, and then eventually making your hero power also be able to target minions and then make it free, and then eventually finish off your opponent late game once they run out of minions. You got that, but you can also do an insane amount of damage to control decks. I've done 60 to 70 damage over the course of 3, maybe 4 turns if you include the turn I play Tavish, to some really heavy armor control decks like Warrior and Druid, and been able to win games that looked like they were unwinnable. Like, you look at their HP and you're like, there's no way I win, and then you just do. And it makes no sense how much damage this deck can do, but I would recommend playing it. It's actually really fun. You're able to play it pretty flexibly. You can play it more aggressively. You can play it as a control deck. Then you have cool combos late game. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. I think it's more fun than Face Hunter, but similarly powerful. And if you have the quest and you have Barrack, go for it. You don't need the Rindling's Rifle. You could play an extra damage spell if you want. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's jump into it. So if you like fun educational content like this, you should like, comment, and subscribe, and ask me any questions if you have them. And then also check out my VODs channel in the description if you want to watch my full unedited streams where you can see more gameplay of wins, losses, and multiple decks. But yeah, I'll look at Ty's build for the quest lock. I think if what you're saying is true, it sounds fairly fun. We don't want Devouring Swarm. I guess if it turns out to be aggro, no, we still don't want Devouring Swarm right now. Wand Maker's not bad though. Aim Shot's very good. Basically the exact same hand as the last game. If he plays Trog, we're going to have to Aim Shot the Trog, unfortunately. But if he doesn't, we should be okay. Explosive Trap, we're probably not going to play. I mean, I guess we could. No, there's no real reason to play it. He could Hero Power hit my face. Oh, well, now there definitely is a reason to hold on to it and potentially play it. We're going to go Wand Maker to contest the board a little bit. No reason to Hero Power. So, if this were ramp, I'd still probably play Wand Maker, but I'd consider Hero Powering. But against an aggro Druid or probably Beast Druid, it's a lot better. A lot better to just do it like this, so we can contest the board a little bit. I like the fact that I have Explosive Trap too, because that could definitely keep me alive in some situations. Any Shaman today? I'm gonna be playing a weird Mill Shaman, maybe. Somebody sent me a deck list. I remember looking at it a while ago and thinking it was cool, and then I put in the deck code. Interesting. Interesting. Exact damage. Kill this off. We get this back. We'll run this into the 1/3, so the Dragonbane shot will kill it off too. Honestly, not bad. And he's going aggro. He's not going the Beast Druid, which is arguably harder for this deck to deal with. Taunt Druid is harder for this deck, or not Taunt Druid, the Beast Druid is harder for this deck to deal with, because if he can get out like a big Frost Saber and Umbral Owl play, it's just really hard to stop, whereas it's not as hard to stop here. Oh, Drakthar, okay. Give him 2 health minions so he can kill off some stuff. Yes, let's go. Shoot that as well, get this for free, kill off the Divine Shield, it's perfect. This is free. We'll kill it off next turn. We do take a little bit of extra damage, but he no longer has the coin, so he's not going to coin Arbor up, which means we should be able to deal with this relatively easily. Dragonbane shot going absolutely crazy. Anyone EU for Challenge a Friend? I mean, I'm not EU, but if anybody is, I know that there are a lot of EU people on my channel, so I mean, there's probably somebody, right? No way you double trog me, right? No way you double trog me. How rude. How rude! Kill that off. I mean, we can get Tavish this turn, right? The problem is the Divine Shields keep me from being able to do that. So I guess it's gotta be shoot this aimed shot And then play Tavish next turn to get mana efficiency. Aimed shot, mana efficiency. He could Arbor up here, but that's what this is for in Tavish and a Chief spell. But I mean, if we can survive the next turn and he doesn't have like double Arbor up, we should be okay. I lied, we have to play Explosive Trap. We can't play Tavish, we have to play Explosive Trap to play around Arbor up. We can't afford to play Tavish. If we play Tavish, we lose. I mean, is that necessarily true? I mean, we can get to kill off 1, 2, 3 things if we play Tavish this turn. Nah, we're still fine. Plop. Arcane shot. Plop. We're gonna keep this alive because it has 2 compostings on it. Each of them has 2 compostings on it, actually. Okay, so we should be okay for now. I tried to throw something away in my trash can that's like right underneath me, and I missed. It bounced off a weird little thing I had on top because I threw something else away. It was a weird little plastic tray and it bounced off of it, and now I don't know where it went, and it's gonna bug me. But no, I'm not gonna play the Explosive Trap now. I need to play Tavish because Tavish is gonna be so useful at wiping boards later on. Like, think about it. Tavish with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Gonna be crazy. Or if we can draw something else potentially a little bit better. Not to mention the fact that we have Tavish himself out there to kill off some other big minions is just so useful, honestly. And he doesn't really do any damage from hand, right? So if I'm able to control the board, it's fine. Every time I try to hoop some trash... Oh, okay. Every time I try to hoop some trash, I miserably miss. When I am not even trying, I make some hoop. That would make Michael Jordan jealous. Huh. Yeah, I think we've all been there. It's one of those things where it's like you can accidentally do something super cool, but nobody's recording or anything. And then, you know, after that, you're not even trying, and then you do something super cool, and you're like, was anybody looking? And nobody was, and it's really sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only draws me 1 though. It could be Piercing Shot instead. Don't need to do maximum amounts of damage. I don't really care too much about that. Draws some more cards. Then I play this. Then I shoot this. I could... No, I don't want to play Explosive Trap yet. It's not worth it. Let's Dragon Bane shot this. Hero power his face and then hit him. Did I have lethal there? Am I dumb? Could I have lethaled him? I was more focusing on controlling the board and not dying. I don't think there's a way to do 23 more damage. And I had to hit the 7-6 taunt minion, or 5-6 taunt minion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't have lethal though. Rush into 7-3 makes sense. There are a lot of cards I don't want to draw here. Overwhelm is not one of them, no. Boom, boom. You know, I would rather play the Rinling's Rifle now. And then play this. Shoot this, hit this, take 1 more, that's fine. Probably play Ice Trap ideally, because none of these other ones are really that good. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. We should be able to Furious Howl next turn and come close to winning. It's just, he plays so many minions every turn, man. I know, that double composting was so harsh. So harsh, man. No Arbor ups though is nice. I do appreciate that. And no Oracle of Elune to duplicate these 2/3s. Kind of insane that he's drawn through so much of his deck and he still doesn't have those. No. Oh, we have Ice Trap. I'm goated. I remember. I knew. Kill them all off. Beautiful. Ferocious Howl. Thank goodness. What a play. I can't believe we came back from this game too. Probably gonna play Wandmaker first. I do like Wound Prey. I also like Venomous Scorpion, to be quite frank with you. Bola Shot is conditional. This generates resources, so we'll shoot that, I guess. And I guess we'll play it. We can save Wandmaker until next turn. Yeah, okay, a little bit of a troll maneuver, but it's fine. I want another Ice Trap, ideally. No direct damage, no freezing or Ice Trap, which is a little bit bad, but I think at this point we mostly won. I can just go mostly face next turn and win. Will we be playing Battlegrounds tonight? I mean, if people want me to play Battlegrounds, I might play a little bit of Battlegrounds, but I'm not sure. Shoot him. Lock and load. Shoot him. Wandmaker, see what one drop we get. Anything we get is usable, right? Shoot him. Dragon Main shot. Shoot him. It's already 3, so we'll play a 4-3 out there. It's actually kind of bad. I don't think he can kill me from here. But I don't know, man. I mean, Devouring Swarm, if I had gotten it earlier, is actually goated. I think I'm taking out Devouring Swarm, though. It's only been useful one time. And I mean, the combo with Venomous Scorpion and Devouring Swarm is kind of insane, but I think just having another damage spell or even a draw card would be better. No Battlegrounds, please. Every single streamer in this platform is streaming Battlegrounds. I got so sick of it. I mean, I don't think that's true. I feel like there are a lot of people who are streaming. Well, there's still some standard streamers, obviously. Yeah, I think instead of Devouring Swarm, I run one Lock and Load. Just because. Like, if it ever comes down to a turn where I just have some mana, like, I could have played Lock and Load.
Time waits for no one.
Interesting, okay. I'll probably end up doing a poll later to see if people want me to do Battlegrounds, so that way I can get more of a sense. He has an Arbor up for sure, he just doesn't want to use it, he's trying to build a board. Yeah, that was probably what was going on. That was a crazy game, though. I mean, I'm not sure how to win this one. I mean, we'll keep Overwhelm, and hopefully we can draw a minion of my own to do damage. I think the idea is to progress the quest, because he's going to be somewhat control, right? Which means he's going to play kind of slow. Which means I don't need to rush the quest completion. I'd rather complete the quest completion while also drawing and having as many spells in my hand as possible to try to burst him down over like 2 or 3 turns. So like turn 2 isn't going to be Dragon Shot, it's going to be Hero Power. Then turn 3 will be this and like Overwhelm or Arcane Shot. This will change if he's going a more aggressive build, in which case we'll control the board and we'll just play Quest Hunter as normal. I'm trying to make my own Owl Lock, but I'm trying to get a good medium between clears and aggro, having too much junk in my hand if I'm playing into Quest Hunter. Not sure which spells are must keeps. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Owl OTK Warlock right now is pretty optimized. It feels weird to try to go for a more aggressive build when your win condition is not an aggro build. Your win condition is combo. Having aggro is kind of pointless. Because like if you sacrifice some of your combo potential to gain some aggro early, like yeah, you're applying more pressure and it might help against Ramp Druid a little bit more, but ultimately you're just delaying your main win condition. I think they're gonna make Skull Gul'dan a core card for Hunter. Or for Demon Hunter. I would not be surprised if they do that.
Job done.
We need to just weave in 1 hero power every single turn. Because again, like I said, we're not trying to rush the quest. We are slowly trying to complete the quest over the course of a little bit. Alright. Hi, from EU or US? From NA, US. Bola shot? I mean, we have no minions to target. We do now have a minion to target. We already have a Ferocious Howl, so we don't need this. I think we're gonna take One Maker. And then shoot this turn. And then next turn it'll be this, and this on my own minion. And then try to empty out my hand and get a good Ferocious Howl. My goal is to finish the quest by 7. Why not One Maker into Dragon Main One Maker? Because it's not really worth it. I'm trying to do damage to him right now. Like, yes, I get 1 extra spell. But I need the One Maker for these 2 spells to actually work, you know? Like, if I need to play it like this. Come on, Arcane Shot. Wound Prey. Killing off my own minion is fun. Probably gonna go Quick Shot next turn, then play Tavish. And then the following turn will be like tracking, do a bunch of stuff, and then turn 9 will be a Ferocious Howl after you get a ton of stuff. I guess. 7 mana for Rokara. I think this matchup is just kind of bad. I mean, if we can draw Barrack and draw a bunch of cards, I mean, maybe. Because he's not a very aggressive deck. He's not going to do a ton of damage to me anytime soon. Bola Shot, actually useless. It's kind of sad how useless this card is, considering I have a Ferocious Howl in my hand. I mean, we could potentially play with another One Maker, or Venomous Scorpid, or Wound Prey a little bit later down the line, but it's still pretty bad. That's a decent amount of damage. We just took 7. Oh, and then he only took 3 because he gained 4 armor. Interesting. Yes! Overwhelm! Thank God we drew that. We're not going to pour too much damage in. Actually interesting. I think I want it to be One Maker.
Golden rare.
Because if it's Wound Prey, we can only target that 1 time. Venomous Scorpid, I guess we could technically target twice. We can target One Maker twice too. We're not going to pour tons of damage in, because if we do... No, wait, we can, because he already has too much armor to begin with. So we can do this. Resizing Pouch doesn't really matter too much, but we'll still do this. Give me a good 1-drop spell. Curses, that's actually pretty bad. It's actually quite bad, honestly, but whatever. Ferocious Howl draws a bunch. Barrack will draw me a bunch. I mean, it's not over. It's just not looking too hot right now. What other decks am I going to play today? Probably a Mill Shaman and or a Zulok. A Mill Shaman and or a Zulok are both on the list for now. I'm going to draw like Devouring Storm. It's going to be useless. We draw Barrack now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like him a lot. It's just kind of weird that I am drawing him in this position. 2 Ferocious Howls is not good. I would have rather had Explosive Trip or Quick Shot, but sure. Shoot. Shoot. I mean, the only card I'm hoping to not draw at this point is Devouring Swarm currently. Ferocious Howl will draw me maybe 2 cards the first one, which I mean is fine. I'm kind of sad that I drew both. Mill Shaman, it's a deck somebody sent me on Twitter and they're like, hey, check this deck out. I've been doing really well with it. And essentially it's a control deck where you run things. He can kill his own minion and gain armor and then kill my 3/4. Yeah, that went really, really well for him. That went pretty optimally for him, honestly. But anyway, it works, and then you play things like the South Sea Scoundrel, and you play the things that give bananas. He's gonna block 8 damage using this. Venomous Scorpid's definitely not great, but whatever, dude. I mean, if we get the charge one, I mean, this is probably best, right? We don't get the charge one, that's fine. We draw 2. We get piercing shot. We can piercing shot my own minion. That's blocking more damage, though. But how many minions am I ever gonna, like, am I actually gonna have? We're gonna do it like this, actually. Get rid of Bulwark, shoot, Ferocious Howl to draw 2 more, it's fine. We get not great. Oh god, we need to draw Wound Prey, Venomous Scorpid. If we don't draw one of those 2 cards, we're kind of doomed. How's it going? It's going okay. No, I should have piercing shot the 1-2, so he couldn't hero power. I'm dead. I lost. The game's over. For the most part. Like, I don't really know how I come back from it at this point. I mean, I guess tracking, Wound Prey could be good. Devouring Storm, if we can get a minion out on the board, could be okay. I feel like Devouring Swarm is not good. I put it in because that's the highest win rate version, but like, if we don't have minions, it's literally just a useless card at this point. It's actually useless. But I mean, he's not really able to do that much damage to me either. Boom, 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 boom. I trolled.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
I just lost 2 damage. I just lost myself the game, dude. I should have saved this. I did not need to play. I could have played it next turn. That would have been way, way, way better. I would have saved 2 damage, like I said. Oh! Fork me! What the fudge? Whoa! Also, thank you so much for the sub, Globetrotter. Thank you, much appreciated. Oh, they're so useless. They're all so useless, man. Okay, we need this to be freezing. We absolutely need it to be freezing, and we lost. Okay. Explosive kills it, and we're not dead. He can kill it himself and take 4 damage, but that's not great. Oh my god, Devouring Storm is actually useless. Oh my god. We cannot actually activate Quick Shot ever either. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. He could just refuse to attack, honestly. Okay, he's going to attack, that's fine. Can he deal 7 damage to me? Okay. He might have trolled if we get piercing. Venomous Scorpid's actually insane, we win. Holy dude. I mean, worst case scenario, we trade this away. Whatever, man. We get to hit him. I mean, if we trade the biscuit away, I think it's almost a guaranteed win, right? Piercing shot wins me the game. Explosive trap wins me. Literally, a spell wins me the game. So we win. Shoot him. Whoo! We actually did it. Holy crap. We actually won. That's insane. I should have played the minion first and then traded. No, because I wanted to make sure I had the mana. I didn't care about those minions anymore. It was really just trying to guarantee I have a mana and a spell to play. That's kind of crazy that that game ended in a win. What the fudge? I like this hand a lot more. I think Furious Howl is a bit of a bait, but we can keep the Venomous Scorpid for like a turn 2 play maybe. Bola Shot, we can use that on my own Venomous Scorpid, hopefully. Most likely we're gonna end up using it on One Maker, and we're actually kind of hoping it's Aggro Druid so we can progress the quest that way as well. Can you send links? No, I turned off links in general. Because a while back some trolls were sending a ton of links and I was like, well, I don't want to have to deal with this ever again. Bam is the worst man, but sometimes do it as well. I mean, we all do it. We all do it sometimes. I mean, I only BM really if I make an insane comeback, right? I mean, I think it's dumb to do that against somebody who didn't have a great starting hand when he had the optimal starting hand. Like, there's no reason to. Oh yeah, that's the deck. Yeah. Or that's the video of the tier list. So I can wound prey his face and then overwhelm this. That'll do 3. Gives me a 1/1 on the board that he now has to maybe deal with. Save the coin for after I complete Tavish, maybe. I didn't want to coin up Venomous Scorp, but it just didn't seem worth it. So we'll see what he ends up playing next turn. It's either going to be trying to remove some of the stuff on his board, or just playing Venomous Scorpion. Hair looks combed today, it is. Decided to try a little bit today. See how I feel about that, you know? Ooh. Pull a secret out of my deck is not bad. Doesn't perfectly deal with the stuff on the board right now. But I mean, if he develops a decent board, this could definitely help me out quite a bit. So I can go like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is actually a good hand. I actually like this. We can potentially do a lot of damage here. We can finish the next part of the quest. We can do some cool stuff. Have you played Elden Ring yet? I've been having so much fun. No, and I don't really necessarily want to play it. Did you hear about Hatrick's new hunter with Drekthar in Super High Legend? I mean, to be fair, I just want to say this real quick. Super High Legend and the legend I'm at are two different things. So something that works there doesn't necessarily mean it'll work here all the time. That being said, I have not heard about it, no. And I mean, if it runs Drekthar, I mean, I'm sure it's actually pretty good. I'm sure it's actually quite solid. Let's just kill it, right? Does this become free? No. Unfortunate. I don't want to quick shot his face. We can overwhelm. And then also kind of arcane shot his face, I feel like. Just progress the quest even further, you know? Let's just progress the quest as far as we can, I think. No, we can save it for next turn, actually try to kill off minions. There's no reason to rush it right now. It's not like I could complete the quest. If I could have completed the quest this turn, maybe it would have been worth it, but it's not worth it now, no. That is unfortunate. We're gonna have to figure out a way to kill the 2/5. And by figure out a way, I mean just shoot it a couple of times. Oh, it's so fun, fair and balanced, dude. I love it. I love it. And I can play Tavish somewhat soon. I'm gonna kill off both of these, but I also want to kill off this, and this. Like, I have to kill this off. But I don't know how to do that. I mean, I guess I can go boom, boom, and boom. But then I can't play Tavish. And if I don't play Tavish, or if I get rid of all my spells, I can't play Tavish and reset. This is just too strong of a play, honestly. Like, that's so much damage. We have to do it like this, I believe. I have to make sure this dies. And then this pulls out a explosive. We can play Tavish next turn and play Arcane Shot twice. Explosive Trap will go off and it'll kill off stuff unless he has Arbor up. And even if he does have Arbor up, we're able to capitalize and kill off at least a couple of things after we play Tavish. So I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. It's a pretty good card to generate though to pull out a spell. But I don't plan on playing Elden Ring because I'm very focused on, you know, playing Hearthstone right now. I'm having fun with the game, having fun with making content, so I'm just kind of focusing on that, like I said. He probably has Arbor up. I mean, yeah, and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's so fun, man. Shoot that. Wound prey. Shoot that. Kill off the 4/1. I mean, the worst part is I'm still dead to another Arbor up. Actually, no, I'm alive by 1. I'm alive by 1 to another Arbor up. And if he Arbor ups, I can maybe even kill him. I mean, we'll see what happens. We survive one more Arbor up hero power that's only 13 damage. Nature Studies might get him an extra point of damage that he needs. If he gets like Pounce or something, he can go Arbor up Pounce and win. Effing loser. Are you talking about me? If so, rude. I've been watching you for hours in total. Love your videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Are you remembering to like and comment on all the videos? Just throwing that out there. Just trying to make sure you remember to do that. It's very important. But if you want to send me hat tricks, Hunter deck, I know that sounded like I was uninterested a while back, but I'm definitely not uninterested. It's just something I've realized about things in High Legend or whatever. Is it sometimes different?
Time grows short.
Is this deck better than the one with secrets? I know the other secrets don't all progress the quest, but it's worth it to slow them down with Ice Trap and Freezing Trap and stuff. Greetings from Germany. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? I would say this one is better. I would say, personally. I think it's better. I really do. One maker? Okay, let's see what one drop you give me. Hopefully it's like tracking or something. No, that's probably one of the worst ones. Give me something I can just play immediately. Oh my gosh. That's 1 mana, right? That's 1 mana. So you can go boom. Deal 3, shoot him. Deal 4, shoot him. Increase damage from this. Furious Howl's amazing. I mean, if I don't die this turn, I think I just win. And I mean, I don't think Druid has a lot of direct damage. He could have had like Cenarian Ward, but even then I think I'm fine, right? Can you play one game of Burn Shaman featured in the video? No. I don't really play decks I've already played not too long ago. I kind of just progress and try to make content. Good morning, Yoker. Good morning, Brian. How's it going? No. Oh, that's kind of crazy, actually. Are the other 2 legendaries necessary in this deck? These 2? No, you could probably run without them. At least Rinling's Rifle. No, Piercing Shot was probably like one of the worst ones. Actually, no, it does damage. Just because it's kind of expensive doesn't mean it's not good. So, we'll take it. Shoot, Piercing, shoot, he's just dead. He uses Restaurant Viper and Drek. Since you can trade the Viper, you can cheese him out with Drek more consistently. And Professor Slate, I think, is the best Hunter deck at the moment. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying it's bad. And yeah, you can cheat out Professor Slate, but I feel like that's unnecessary. I don't even run Professor Slate in this deck. The highest win rate version doesn't run Professor Slate. The 2 or 3 highest win rate versions of Quest Hunter according to Hearthstone Replay. We're gonna keep everything. Venomous Scorpion's fine turn 3. To just get me a spell to do damage. But yeah, I don't think the other 2 legendaries are necessary. I mean, it's afternoon here, but, you know, time difference and all. Oops. Piercing Shot is not great, I don't think, against a mage. Against some decks, it's really, really good. But against others, I feel like it kind of just misses the mark. I think that means he's Mizaki Mage. Which means I'm going to just shoot him with the 2. Well, no. We're going to do maximum damage with my hero power right now. I'm not sure if he's Mizaki Mage, so if he has minions, the Dragonbane shot could end up being really, really good. So we'll wait for a second and see. But if by turn 3 or 4 he hasn't played a minion, I'm just gonna shoot him in the face. Don't like the Scorpion in this deck. I like the Scorpion because it works really well with Devouring Swarm and it generates a spell. And again, it's the highest win rate on Hearthstone Replay, which I was a little confused about, but I mean, who am I to question the stats of thousands of games? And maybe some are more optimal depending on like what you're going against. Because I mean that could be a difference, right? If you're going against more board-based matchups, maybe Venomous Scorpion to fight for the board's a little bit better. Or if you're going against more board-based matchups, more removal spells might be better. But if you're going against more matchups that have stuff in hand, like Ramp Druid, it might just be better to play Venomous Scorpion to put something on the board to hit your own spells into or generate you other damage things. 2 damage, I could miss out on 3. If I miss out on 3 damage, is that bad?
I wonder.
I'm gonna say no, because it stops me from taking damage. Well, I don't think I really care too much about a 2-3. Like, what? I take 2 extra damage, but I'm doing more damage to him? I mean, it's aimed. Nah, we'll hit him. We'll hit the minion. We have plenty of damage come late game to finish him off. I mean, it's a mage. He's not gonna have anything to gain him armor because I'm not gonna attack him, so Ice Barrier's not gonna go off. We're fine. We can play like Dragon Main Shot Hero Power next turn, Venomous Scorpion Hero Power again, and then play some other spells. It's definitely fine. Primal Dungeoneer, kinda bad in a deck that runs 8 out of 17 nature spells. I mean, ultimately it still draws you a card with a 50% chance of drawing you 2 while also being one of your only 3 drops. Like, it's definitely not bad. So turn 4 is this. I guess we could do this to prevent him from attacking. I mean, he has a minion on the board. I don't know how often he's gonna have a minion on the board. We'll do that, and then we can play this and this next turn, maybe. You guys, since we are about to get star bonuses, should we go with aggro decks to climb faster? What do you think? Mostly, yes, I would say aggro decks, especially at the beginning of the season, is best because people are trying to climb fast. And control decks, although you'll have a higher win rate because slightly more people will be playing aggro, that doesn't necessarily mean that control decks are bad. It just means that the win rate or the game length will be a lot longer. So like I'll probably play some control decks so I can have a higher win rate, so I can, you know, clickbait some videos and all that. But most likely it's not actually going to do that much. What about a card that draws spells and gains armor based on the cost with a 10 mana spell? Oh, shoot, that's true. They do have that way of gaining armor. Shoot him. See if it's like counterspell. It's not. Piercing shot the 2-1 to do 5 damage, and then we get to hero power him for free. Now we have ways of generating spells, which is not bad. Put a little bit of pressure on the board. If we get something like Bolus Shot, we can target our own minion maybe. It's not bad. Do you know KAZAKUSAN is overpowered card in every deck around that one card? I mean, KAZAKUSAN really isn't broken, I don't think. Like, you're saying he's overpowered, but the only thing that he's really overpowered in is, and the only deck he's really run in, is Ramp Druid. And Ramp Druid is going to lose almost all of its cards with the new expansion. I mean, if we just briefly look at Ramp Druid, right? If we just briefly look at the spell Druid I played, it will be losing Lightning Bloom, Nature Studies, Resizing Pouch, both of the Eclipses. It'll be losing Moon Touched Amulet, Overgrowth. It's not gonna ramp nearly as well or be as good in terms of survivability. So I mean, I don't really mind it existing right now. I really don't. The entire class is going to die and change in a couple of days. Not a couple of days, like in a month or a couple of weeks, I mean. In a little over a month, I guess. So I don't really think it's necessary to focus on nerfing it now. I'm gonna go One Maker. Let's see what we get. Venomous Scorpion, see what we get. Lock and Load is actually quite solid. I'll take Aim Shot because maximum damage, we already have a Lock and Load. And then we'll shoot his face. And I guess Overwhelm my own minion to progress the quest. Then we can Dragonbane and play Tavish all in the same turn and try to finish him off turn 8. We should be able to kill him by turn 8, I think. I think they'll add more ramp because they made Guff. But they've stated several times that they want to slow down the game. They've stated multiple times that they want to slow down the game. Which means that they're probably not going to make ramp as fast as Overgrowth. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, yeah, they'll probably get more ramp, but it's not like it won't be as good as Overgrowth because they want to slow it down. And they still have some ramp. They have Wild Growth and Nourish for ramp, technically. We don't care about Wild. Come on, man. Shoot him. Aim shot, shoot him. And then piercing shot my own minion. I don't want to attack. We had plenty of damage. We just drew kind of badly in terms of like what we do there. I don't know. And we could get rid of a Venomous Scorpion or one Maker. I'm not sure.